the guys over at Pro Wrestling X have been mega cool and given us access to this build, which is not yet available, and it's the Mac build, so it's pretty cool. So as you guys can see, they've got like, let's see, 14 characters here. So we're just gonna actually mess around, pick some guys. That guy looks a little bit like Bill DeMott, pretty cool. So even though the game is still a work in progress, it's definitely got some of that Aki flair to it. So, sure, same faces on both of the characters, but character models are pretty badass. 100% Rudos. You got some Sanders Keel things in there. You gotta dig it. Definitely got that indie flavor. So, all right, let's do this. So, the A button is to strike. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, and you've got your bumpers are your block buttons. B is to grapple. Tap B right here for a soft grapple, like the camera pan out. Hold B for a large grapple. And then obviously, like Revenge and No Mercy, you press the command after that. So there's less moves in here than in No Mercy. But again, too, this is just a build. I love the fact that the camera pans out like that. I'd like for it to stay focused on the guy a little bit, but so that used to happen to me in No Mercy all the time. I would go for the grapple at the same happened to me twice. At the same time that somebody went for a strike. It's kind of like the same camera angle as Ring of Honor. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nice little spike pile driver. So again, this is incredibly still young in development. Small group of guys working on it. There's definitely some potential here. So I just want to see, I want to show you guys some finishers. So I'm pretty sure the only finisher in here is the Burning Hammer. But it looks pretty badass. Here we go. So we got the special. I'm going to do the double underhook backbreaker. Let's pick them up. Alright, let's move them around. So, unlike the No Mercy games, here we go. You don't switch the analog around, you press A and B. So it's kind of like you steal the moves. Things that I don't like are, like, there's no back grapples yet, like when the guy is on the ground. You can't pin the guy from behind. Like, see that? That's awesome. The guy's bleeding. You got some ragdoll physics. This is another issue that the game's having right now with, like, interference. Like, it's kind of a pain in the neck to switch characters. So, let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Kick his ass. There we go. If the guy hits you, it changes automatically. There you go. So, the only thing is you gotta kind of like let them hit you. I could basically go for the pin right now on this guy, but pretty much all the characters at this point all do the same moves. There we go. Crap. So just like the WWE No Mercy games, there is a whole bunch of strategy in here. You've got to use your counters properly. You've got to counter at the right time. So I just think we had a glitch there. The running animations are cool. The one thing that I have noticed is that every time that I do run, I get I get the rolling cutter. So let me see if I could run at you guys and see what happens. See? Every single time I run at a guy, this happens. I gotta get back in the game here. I was getting my butt kicked. Here we go. Brainbuster. This is a really nice animation for the Brainbuster. Everybody does like this funky little moonsault too. Show that to you guys. Pretty badass. I don't know if it hit or not. Okay. You can only pick the guy up from the front. Another double underhook backbreaker. Feeds to Chris Jericho. Stomp him out a little bit. Okay. That kind of reminds me of Reno from WCW a little bit. Oh, there you go. Counted. See, this is what I'm talking about. So even though the game does have like some glitches and stuff like that, there are those moments when you, there you go, when you counter maneuver and you feel like you're playing Revenge or No Mercy. Here we go, special. Pick this guy up. Ah, maybe use my special. Stomp him out, son. What? Burning hammer. There you go. Nice. The only thing is too, I've tried to pin several times when the guy is down, and it doesn't do anything. So you've got to get the guy. Those signs are kind of annoying at times, but so if you try and grapple and the guy's on the ground, nothing happens. So try and maneuver around him a little bit. Crap. Get up. So he hit me, but I got it before him. So another full Nelson, Dragon Suplex. It's a maneuver you rarely see nowadays because everyone's like, "Oh, you gotta be safe." Oh, there you go. Should I win with the Snapmare? Bob Backlund would be proud. I'll do it for Mr. Backlund. There's only one pinning animation. Alright, so overall, even though the game is still, in its very early settings, it's still in Steam early access, it's playable, it's fun, it works on the Mac, it does not have much slowdown. The only slowdown that I've really noticed is when there's interference, when a guy comes in. Not a lot of moves, but the moves that are in it do look good. The Brainbuster, the double arm backbreaker, the power bomb. There's a spike pile driver, the jawbreaker. Everything that's in here looks good, plays good. Obviously, back grapples need to be added. Some more submissions, pinning from the from the back position, like turning the guy around, that would work. So yeah, those are my suggestions, guys.